Hi, this is Hannah Levin with heartfeltwellbeing.com, and we're going to be doing a morning practice that's a Vata calming. So, this is for autumn. We're calming the air and ether energies, so those energies lift us up and kind of elevate our bodies and minds, and we can get a little ungrounded. So, this practice today is going to be focused on staying low to the ground. And if you'd like support, if your body likes to have some blankets or a bolster or some blocks as support, you're welcome to do that. I'm just going to have me on my mat. So, you can join me, and we'll be doing just some gentle opening and grounding to help us lubricate our joints and also connect with the earth element. So on your mat, laying down on your back, and you can keep your knees bent if you would like, and let your knees rest against each other. If it's more comfortable for you to stretch your legs out, you're welcome to do that too. And placing your hands on your belly and closing your eyes, beginning to take some deep breaths, and with each exhale, feeling your back body melt into the ground beneath you. Just feeling the breath release and the ease of connecting with something that's much bigger than you, that can hold you, supporting you. No need to do it all yourself. So feeling the breath with the hands, the belly rises and falls, and just connecting to the nourishment of the inhale and the letting go, releasing of the exhale. One more breath here. And then opening your eyes, bringing your arms by your sides, bringing the knees away from each other, or bending your knees if you've had your legs outstretched. And begin to let the knees drop side to side, just really slowly moving with the breath. Beginning to wake up the hips and the low back. And then bringing the knees back to center, hugging the knees into the chest, and you can rock a little side to side here. And placing one hand on top of each knee, and begin to move your knees around in separate circles. So now we're getting deeper into the hip joints. So during Vata season, our joints can be more poppy, there can be more dryness and air in the joints. And so if we can do some joint lubrication, it really is helpful. It helps us feel more at home in our bodies, switching direction with your circles. So we can feel more at home in our bodies, like movement is more easeful, and we can get rid of some of the dryness and air in the joints by lubricating them with movement. And bringing the legs back together and extending the legs up to the sky. And rotating the feet. So now we're going to do the ankles. And going back the other way, circling the feet in the other direction. You'll notice your core needs to engage here to hold your legs up. And then hugging your knees back into your chest. And then placing the left foot on the floor and extending the right leg up to the sky. And we're going to clasp our hands behind the right thigh. And a couple more times circling the foot in the air, getting a nice stretch through the back of the leg. And then flexing the foot back towards the body. So lengthening through the calf and the hamstrings. And keeping the shoulders relaxed, sliding the hands up the back of the leg. And just inviting the leg a little closer towards your head. But do it compassionately, kindly, no yanking or pulling. And let's take a couple letting go breaths here. Deep inhale through the nose. And exhale out the mouth. Again, inhale. And then bending your knee and bringing your foot down. So you're going to hold on to the outside of the foot, or you can hold on to the ankle, depending on your flexibility. And you can extend the left leg out long. If that's comfortable for you, you can keep it bent. If not, and holding on to, so this is like a half of a happy baby pose. So the knee is coming outside of the body, and we're getting a nice stretch through the inside and the bottom of the thigh here. So taking an inhale here, and as you exhale, bring your foot across your body, holding onto it with the left hand and guiding it to the floor on the left, and you can stretch the right arm out. So we're going to move with the breath here. Inhale, back to the right hand. You might even extend the leg out to the right. Exhale across the body, left. Hand brings the foot to the floor. We'll do that 2 more times. And then we'll stay in the twist for a moment, holding on to the foot and stretching the right arm out. So during Vata season, we can also have a tendency to feel a little more anxious, a little more overwhelmed. So doing a yoga practice that's really gentle but deep, getting into releasing deeper layers, is really helpful. And connecting with the earth, so connecting to low poses, so staying on the ground. And feeling yourself in your body, connecting to your breath. Bringing yourself back down from swirling around in the air. You're feeling overwhelmed or anxious. Let's take 2 letting go breaths here. Deep inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Again. And with your next inhale, come back to center, realigning the spine and hugging the knees back into the chest. You might notice your right and left sides feel a little different. And then extending the right leg out long, clasping the hands behind the left thigh and circling the foot again in the air. And going back the other way. And then flexing the foot, again, engaging the core and feeling length through the whole backside of the leg, especially in the calf. Feels really nice. And sliding the hands up the backs of the leg. Again, inviting the toes towards your forehead. Sending breath. The opening in the leg. One more inhale here. And then as you exhale, you're going to bring your foot down. I've got a leaf on my foot. Holding on to the outside of the foot or the ankle, half happy baby on this side. So we're going to take an inhale here. And then as you exhale, bring the foot across to the right hand, guiding the foot to the floor, stretching the left arm out. Inhale, come across the body. Foot comes to the left hand, extending out. Exhale, across. Coming to the floor, stretching that left arm back behind you. 2 more times with your breath. And then staying here in this twist, scanning the body and seeing if you can relax and release anything else that you're holding on to. Deep breaths. Letting the left shoulder drop a little more towards the floor. You can look out over it if that's comfortable. Let's take 2 letting go breaths. Deep inhale through the nose, exhale out the mouth. And gently unwinding, come back to center, realigning the spine, hug the knees into the chest. Rock a little side to side. And then stretching the legs out long again. Arms resting by the side. Inhale, reach the arms up to the sky and over the head, arching the low back, pointing the toes. And exhale, floating the arms down by the sides, tucking the tailbone. Inhale, expanding. Exhale, releasing. One more time. Bending your knees again, placing the feet on the floor, hip width apart and in close to your body. If you have a blanket underneath your head, you may want to remove it for just a moment. With your next inhale, lifting the hips up towards the sky, and exhale, lowering back down. Again, inhale, lifting up. Exhale, lowering down. One more time, and we're going to hold. Inhale, lifting up. You're welcome to either press your elbows into the floor and extend your fingertips up towards the sky, or interlace your hands behind your back and roll your shoulders under a little bit more. Wherever you are, see if you can press a little more strongly through the feet. Lift through the hips. Expand through the front body. 2 deep breaths, engaging your glutes. And then releasing, lowering down to the floor. Bring the soles of the feet together. Arms out to the sides and begin to rotate your head side to side, rolling the back of the head on the floor. Stretching out the neck. And then coming back to center, bringing the arms kind of like you're doing a snow angel up and over the head, and exhale down by your sides. A few more. Inhale, lifting, expanding, really stretching out through the fingertips. Lowering. One more. And then releasing, stretching the legs out, wiggling your hips, wiggling your shoulders, maybe sliding them down the back, and coming into a Shavasana. So this is just a really gentle grounding, opening, beginning, connecting breath and movement. Simple practice for the fall. So closing your eyes here and taking a few breaths, Shavasana. Again, connecting your back body with the earth beneath you, letting go of holding intention. You are supported, you are grounded. Everything is aligning just as it should, just reminding yourself of that. And as you're ready, bending one knee and then the other, and rolling over onto your right side, left hand to the floor, pressing into it. Use both hands to press your way up. Coming to sit cross-legged, bringing your hands to your heart. Taking a deep breath of gratitude. Grateful for this body that is the vessel for your life. Grateful for the breath that enlivens your cellular intelligence. Grateful for this day and all that it will hold. Thank you for joining me for practice. Namaste.